Good morning, pilgrims. Today I'm going to read from the English Standard Version again, Psalm 99. The Lord reigns. He reigns, yes indeed. Let the peoples tremble. He sits enthroned upon the cherubim. Let the earth quake. The Lord is great in Zion. He is exalted above over all the peoples. Let them praise your great and awesome name. Holy, holy is he. The king in his might loves justice. You have established equity. You have executed justice and righteousness in Jacob. Exalt the Lord our God. Worship at his footstool. Holy is he. Moses and Aaron were among his priests. Samuel also was among those who called upon his name. They called to the Lord, and he answered them. In the pillar of the cloud he spoke to them. They kept his testimonies and the statutes that he gave them. O Lord our God, you answered them. You were a forgiving God to them, but an avenger of their wrongdoings. Exalt the Lord our God, and worship at his holy mountain. For the Lord our God is holy. Yes, indeed, friends, he is a holy God. We must never forget that. November 16, 1884. Charles Spurgeon read from Psalm 145, 6 through 7. All men shall speak of the might of thy terrible acts, and I will declare thy greatness. They shall abundantly utter the memory of thy great goodness, and shall sing of thy righteousness. Well, observe how one follows the other. Men shall speak of the might of thy terrible acts, and I will declare thy greatness. After the many have spoken in awe, I will deliver my soul with courage. So come in, single testifier for God, for now you will be welcomed. When they have advanced so far as to tremble at God because he has begun to smite them, you stand forward and you declare his greatness. The might of his terrible acts has made them see the greatness of his power. They perceive what plagues are in his quiver, and how easily he can draw them forth like arrows and shoot them from his bow and never miss the mark. They are obliged to confess all this, and thus a good groundwork is prepared for something more. So you tell them of the greatness of his justice, and how he will be by no means he will spare the guilty. Tell them of the greatness of his grace, and how in the person of Jesus Christ he passes by iniquity, transgression, and sin. Tell them of the greatness of his fatherly love, and how he presses returning prodigals to himself, to his breast, and kisses away their tears. Tell them of the greatness of his saving power to lift up men from the dunghill and set them among princes, even the princes of his people. Speak exceeding bravely concerning the greatness of his sovereignty, how he can create or he can destroy. Tell him that he will have mercy on whom he will have mercy, and he will have compassion on whom he will have compassion. Point to the greatness and the splendor of his love, how he receives sinners, how he gives grace to the graceless, and how his Son in due time died for the ungodly. I have a hymn here. The perfections as a whole. How shall I praise the eternal God, that infinite unknown, who can ascend his high abode or venture near his throne? The great invisible, he dwells concealed in dazzling light, but his all-searching eye reveals the secrets of the night. Those watchful eyes that never sleep survey the world around. His wisdom is a boundless deep where all our thoughts are drowned. He knows no shadow of a change, nor alters his decrees. Firm as a rock his truth remains, to guard his promises. Justice upon a dreadful throne maintains the rights of God, while mercy sends her pardons down, bought with a Savior's blood. Now to my soul, immortal King, speak some forgiving word. Then 'twill be double joy to sing the glories of my Lord. Oh, God is so great. He is such a wonderful Savior. He is there for you. Jesus is there for you. Brothers and sisters, if you don't know him, come to him. If you know him, stay close to him. Stay in the book. Stay in prayer. Keep in prayer. Pray always. God bless. Have a great day.